Boom. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing today on this lovely Monday? Day 2 of dealing with the stuff in the body. I got a bad start to the day, and I'm disappointed in myself for this. I want to go to the gym. I actually headed to the gym now. I just left one place where I thought that I was going to get the green light to be able to have them clean the body out. They said no. I feel like I was talking to the wrong guy, and I feel like he might have been a little, I'll just leave it at that. I just don't feel like before I got my question out, he already didn't look like he wanted to help. So, whether he was having a bad day or whatever the case is, piss off to that guy. Talk about we never do that. I've gotten help over here probably about 2, maybe 3 times before, utilizing the method I had just told him. He's talking about, no, we've never done that. You sir, have never done that. I digress. So right now we're headed to the gym. On the way to the gym, we're gonna stop at another place and see if I can get some assistance by them. There's actually another spot over here that I should check. Might be able to help. They're probably gonna say no, but giving a phone call to anybody in the office isn't gonna do me the justice. I feel like this is all things I have to do in person. I gotta go man to man to whoever. So in the operator, if I go try and talk to the lady at the desk, I don't think we do that. Let me ask the manager, and getting too many people involved in a one answer kind of situation. I just need one question to one man, one answer. So that's kind of how we're dealing with the morning so far. But we're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna, sadly, it's leg day. Go do a little cardio, go do legs, get in and get out, and try and ruffle up the rest of this day as quick as I can before my wife to be has to go to work. So like, comment, subscribe on the video. Hopefully we get some luck. I'll bring you guys along because, like I said, want to do better with the content. Try and maybe not, if not daily, at least three times out of the week. We're gonna try and get some things going for you guys. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys then. Yeah. I'm excited. I got the green light, and they have a you know when you're breaking up rocks. If you're in the construction, you know what I'm talking about. It's like a jackhammer almost, but it's like it's on a boom, like a boom almost, but it's a jack. Man, I'm excited. It's looking like a good day for your boy, man. We might actually get the dirt out of the body. But first things first, we're gonna take our trip to the gym. We're gonna, switch vehicles, get in, get out, and make it happen. Let's go. Yay!
I just did something. I'm about to buy the bed. I seen a TikTok this morning that reminded me that somebody was using the bed. They were showing me how to use the bed for your hips and shit. I don't know, it's random popped up.
You said goal was 12, right?
Yeah. Yo, what's is it these? These? Hello? Like this?
Yeah. So try not to touch the ground.
Oh, I have no balance. Yeah, I can feel it. I'm sliding. You got right shoes together. It's probably at the back of your toe here. Foot hurts.
I didn't know these hurt so much.
Huh? So what?
I didn't know those hurt so much. They'll probably be able to wait, huh?
You said what?
I don't remember the squat.
I'm like that.
Sure. You ready to try?
resting, right?
My legs, yeah, on the inside.
And then hands go
Right about there. Yep.
fuck.
Try to keep your torso upright and squat as much as you can.
Yeah. No, sir.
What you just do?
That shit heavy.
What you just do?
Try to pull it, bro.
I heard
I
I
guess
can't,
it's
man.
a little heavy, bro.
What the fuck?
Nah, nigga, yo. Nah, that's crazy. I'm hurting right now. I had no leg drive. I couldn't get that shit. None whatsoever.
Put your feet under a little more.
On Kahari style, he like to pull the bar to his legs. I know that's his setup.
I don't know why.
Chest up. Just look at pull that shit. Use your legs.
Sit back. The weight.
Damn, nigga.
I'm not gonna be able to do this. That shit too heavy.
You're on the chill. This shit not going away.
Yeah, damn. You know, I think I like it better with the band.
I fuck with the band, but because you haven't used the band as much as we did, so you're not really gonna feel how we do.
Yeah. Probably also another reason because of that too. But I do miss the band. Here I was thinking a band was gonna make it harder for me.
Make you more stable.
I know this is a little too light though. I'll still do 12 with this. Every time I come to the gym, it's somehow always leg day. My legs are on fire. As y'all seen me struggle, and then I had to tell myself, stop being a little bitch. I always believe in mental toughness. I feel like I could pick up anything and do anything the proper way. I just gotta get my head into where it needs to be. But it was a good workout. About to leave the gym. That's crazy. His car loud as hell. Fly to the truck and then pull back up to see if these guys will still help me dig the body out. Hopefully. I told him like an hour and a half I'll be back. So we're gonna go make it happen. Let's go. We are headed off to whatchamacallit right now. I got good hopes that this is gonna work. Let's see what this dude talking about. I wanna put 18 back into it. Luck here. Let's hope we get it all out, baby. Let's go. See. Today's a good day, boys. A good day. Oh, that's the scary part. At least we got the majority of the back out, screening some material. Shovel, but why did it clean out that door? What do you mean? Alright. The truth is, let me see if I can find that shovel. That could be fixable. Alright. Let's see. I was gonna see if I found the shovel. I call that a successful day. Or I'm gonna take my blessings and cut. Oi! Alright, we are good now. Good to go. Take off a little vest here. Oh man. That was hot. Tailgate lock, body in the down position. We ready to work now, baby. Try to do some road.
mean, honestly, I don't think he was being rough. I think I've operated an excavator before, so the joysticks are kind of funny sometimes. And if you're in like a stuck position and you kind of jolt it a little bit, giving it that small jolt may do a little extra. But from what I see, you know, just looking inside the body and stuff, I don't think we have any damage. So I'm not complaining. And even if so, I asked them to do me this favor. It's not like this is, you know. So I'm happy with the outcome. I'm ecstatic. So now what we're gonna do, truthfully, I really should go put diesel in the truck right now, but we got some other things to do today. This was just part one of our plan. Went to the gym. We got the dirt out the body. I wish I kept recording. Remember I was telling you guys that machine is a bigger jackhammer. So when he got to the corners, when he was, you know, kind of swinging a little harder, he had literally just kind of like stuck the boom in there and like pushed the button, and the trigger activated the jackhammer. So boom, 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 and it literally just broke everything and fell out. So, oh wow. In my head, I was stressing this. I'm like, I seen all you guys' comments. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna heat the bottom of the body. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try all these variants and things to be able to try and get this material out the truck. But that right there, I don't think that could have worked out any better than I would have wanted it to. Try and fix you guys up. So, with that being said, man, like, comment, subscribe, and catch you guys on the drive back to the yard. Alright. Yes, sir, baby. First of all, heat cranking in here. Wanted to touch upon something. I seen a comment in one of my actually I think it was a really older video too, but it was a comment of somebody saying that they have a 357 too. This portion of the video is for you, my guy. He was trying to inquire about the 3-stage Jake. For a lot of those that don't know, this is going to be the educational portion of the video. Most trucks come with a 3-stage Jake. Not all of them do, but most of them do. And it's just a variant of levels of how the engine gets, like, I don't want to say retarded, but you know, the engine brake is to retard the engine, you know, to slow you down and everything. But what the engine brake does, you have an on-off switch, as you see right here. You have an on-off, and then you have a 1, 2, 3. So this would be 2, that would be 1, and then same vice versa going back up. Obviously, for most people, they always leave it on 3. A lot of guys use Jake for the aspect of the sound, whether they're trucking a straight pipe. A lot of other people use it for what it's actually used for. You'd rather use your Jake than you'd rather use your brakes, because brakes are more expensive. In return, you save yourself cost in maintenance because you're utilizing your Jake more than you are your brakes. That's something that I kind of grew up kind of following, so that's what I would teach you guys as well. Not to say that, you know, your Jake solenoid or whatever it is, it can't go, but it's less likely for it to go. So that's kind of how I would express that. And then when it comes to sound, I hope I'm talking loud enough. I didn't get my microphone yet. We are in the new year. I did promise you guys, but I'm working on it. But just to give you guys an audio of what it's gonna sound like for 1, 2, and 3, you guys have probably all heard my Jake before. I'm gonna drop the windows and then I'll do 3, 2, and then 1. Difference, I'm gonna go straight to 1, and then I'm gonna do 2. So you guys will hear the difference from 3 to 1. This right here is number 1. RPM's around the same. It doesn't slow the truck down as fast, but it also still kind of, you know, it retards the engine. This is 2, and you can switch it as the Jake's on. So this is 3, this is 1, going to 2. We get some more speed. Go back to 1. This is 2. This is 2. We go right back up to 3. hopefully I was loud enough for you guys. You can hear me and everything. But you have a 3-stage Jake. It's utilized for different purposes and reasons and everything. When you're going like steep inclines, you try not to want to stress the truck so much. So guys would put the Jake on like 1 or 2. I don't remember what state it is that has them really steep hills. But and when you're going down those hills, you know, a lot of people say turn your engine fin on prior. Multitasking, a lot of things, a lot of them steering wheel holders, a little automatic drivers can't do. I'm just saying. But when going down a steep hill, is it Pennsylvania or maybe like Iowa? I don't remember what state it is. I don't do OTR, but there's a hill that's steep. Like people lose their life on it. And instead of you running down the hill with the Jake on 3 and the RPMs maxing out, you would kind of have your RPM set to like, not RPMs, you'd have your Jake set to 1 and you would take your time to coast down it, and as you gain speed, you could up your Jake while also utilizing your brakes, you know, kind of slowing you down on a gradual pace rather than starting off at your max. If I'm thinking about that properly, I'm a round town driver, so the Jake doesn't get utilized as much as like, you know, like for hills and stuff like that. It's just mainly for the purpose of slowing down in like common areas like streets and stuff like that. As you guys know, dump truck, triaxle, local. So that's just kind of how everything sits with me and how we operate. But that's what it is. Right now we're headed to the house. As you guys just seen, we got a torn flap. I don't want it to fall off and hit a car, so I'm just gonna take it off and just run the 3 flaps. I gotta order more yet again, but we're gonna get into it and go further from there. So I'll catch you guys at the house. Yay! Trucks utilize the big entrance.
You're not about to miss this lane.
We're here at the house. As y'all can see, this is gonna piss me off because I'm gonna have one just exposed flap, but deal with what we gotta deal with right now. I kind of want to just tear it, but I don't want to make it worse, so I think I'm gonna just have to pull the bolts off and not be lazy. I didn't put on the monkey suit because it's not finna get myself dirty, plus it's staying warm. From the last time I did this, I lost my 13, so I'm using this and this. This is not the size I wanted to use, but it's what we got. So I actually think this is, I already know the back of that spinning. But we're gonna take the flap off. I'll catch you guys right after. Flap tore right around here. I gotta remember to start wearing gloves. Normally the way that how I save flaps when stuff like this happens is you would get a ruler or something straight and you would just cut straight across right here. You see how unstraight that was? But you're just gonna cut literally right there and shorten the flap, so that way you're not wasting an entire flap, and you just drill new holes right there, pop the sucker back up. But I don't think I'm doing that today because we're a new year. I'm tired of dealing with flap problems. I feel like I'm always changing flaps. If y'all watch the channel long enough, y'all know this is a friggin' reoccurring problem. I'm not doing long flaps this year, whether it's me driving truck or a driver. I just feel like this truck just doesn't like long flaps. It doesn't want to be skirted. The first season it lasted because I was driving, I backed up into a pile. The guy was backing the truck up a little too far, but I was listening to him, and that's how we ended up tearing one of our long skirted flaps. And then after that, it was just flap after flap. So I think this year around, I'm just gonna stick to the short style flaps, and we're gonna try and run it like that. I've been testing some theories with running dual flaps to see if this will kind of help create the distance and the swing as you can see, this was a lot longer and it got caught on the flap and it, you know, it chewed it. But now that we have this as a barrier, it doesn't, like, you know, when it swings, it doesn't stay back. You know, I wanted to, basically I was looking for a thicker flap, because I feel like every time I have a flap, you know, they go so quick. Like this ended up getting caught on the tire. As you can see, the ridges in it right here. It's basically the same thing like this one. This happens because the tire caught the flap and it picked it up, so the flap went reverse, laying right here while its tires were spinning, burning out the rubber on the flap. So, but for right now, this is gonna be us. Crazy way to start the year, but I'm gonna order some flaps literally as soon as I end this video. And then I already got another set of 2 flaps in the garage, and there's some thicker flaps I got from one of my brethren. So we're just gonna call it. I put the bolts back in so I know I don't lose them. I'm not trying to lose anything else, so we're gonna go from there. Toss this in the garage until I feel like cutting it. Probably not gonna run any chrome brackets this season, just straight flap. Cause I think these are also where the problem is coming in, because the bottom is so heavy and the top is only held in by those bolts. There's not like a second structural part like these. You can see right here, you have the bracket, and then in the front you have the bar. So I don't know how well you guys can see it, but there's like a double layer of like reinforcement for the flap. When it comes to these, you got just a bolt. I don't know how well you can see it, but just a bolt and flap. So if you back up on anything or get caught on anything, it's kind of how it's gonna end up. Drums look kind of rusted. These are brand new drums though. Only thing I'm gonna do while I'm back here, kind of want to zip tie these up. Oh yeah, the zip tie broke. That would explain a lot. Why is it not coming out though? Clearly it's still on something. But I'm gonna zip tie these just so they're a little out the way. Just doesn't look good how it's just hanging. And then over summertime, I already talked to the wire guy. We're actually gonna get the entire truck rewired. Super excited for that. Hopefully we can put our Door Revolution lights in. And then I'm also looking to put those lights that are down there up here. So the whole back of the truck will go from brake lights, indicators to reverse. And yeah, we'll go from there. Let go.
Must make it by Judge Grace. Guide and protect we in the place. On the food for the basket. Give up every day.
So we are here. I think that's all I got for you guys today in today's video. We got the material out and we took the flap off. 2 things I needed to get done. The next thing, hopefully, tomorrow's video will probably be us back at work with Springer. We'll probably get back to the bag, you know, running some heating oil. The next thing I'd like to do is the wheel seal. The wheel seal needs to be changed, and then hopefully we can find some time to bring the truck up to Sakandi's and make a video of going to the truck wash. Excited for that one. But considering that's all I got for you guys today, like, comment, subscribe on the video, man. We the team with the dream. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Wave team. It's your boy, Mr. K-Wave, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
The right shoe no dimming. No bumping yourself, dry your face, what the tears. Buckle your belt, tie your lace, what the fears. History we making out. History we making out here. No bumping yourself, dry your face, what the tears. Buckle your belt, tie your lace, what the fears. From a little juvie man stepping out. History moving over, history we making out here.